From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it will be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Set to go on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway from Arrowhead.
Austin elects to bring this in the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to lower him inside the 15 as he's dropped to the 14.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible forward tackle right there? Shoulder the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now there's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come out with a 3-tight look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. And the Chiefs are going to signal for him and be granted another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now Pickett. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Pickett to throw on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive. On second down, this is Harris. And he'll be
taken down just shy of midfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that is kind of lined up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out.
Oh, that was taking a big risk there. They faked the spike, hoping to catch the defense napping, and they weren't. In the end, this does wind up stopping the clock. But now you're looking at a 4th down.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Flush to his right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And they'll go on the ground. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this 1st quarter. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Why he throw it like that? I should have waited, bro.
Here's
This
another
nigga still throwing picks, bro.
Levi Wallace with a pick. And he brings this
What
one
the
back.
fuck,
It's
bro?
a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown. And Charles, it's now a
Fuck, you should
two-touchdown
doing it so
lead in the
flat
opening
for
quarter.
the man on the sideline.
Pick-6, they are off to a
Fuck,
fast
nigga, my
start
mom
in
did
this
this
one.
with y'all sometimes.
And
I'm
now
99
static
overall
on the
quarterback.
sideline
Oh,
after
so
that
fucking
play, aren't
stupid.
they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
Fucking 99 overall quarterback.
Extra
Y'all so
point,
fucking
and it's
stupid.
now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it.
Their own 25-yard line.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. On first down, Mahomes. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
39-yard line.
Yeah, he just picking up
Here's
everything.
another
Mahomes is
interception,
going
the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up
Mahomes
by
is
DeMonte
going crazy
Casey.
bad, bro. Oh my God, this nigga had 3 interception returns.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler
Mahomes is crazy.
touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
Mahomes could have threw it all the way over the front of the field. He's still throwing it behind, but I don't understand the
You would think
game,
for
bro.
yourself and for your team.
I don't understand how the passing is like this.
They just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could look.
That's crazy, Mahomes throwing them interceptions like that.
Over in the second quarter.
That's wild.
21-0 our score after 1.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We ain't got nothing to lose, man. We down
Boswell
21
on now to kick this one away.
We ain't got nothing to lose. Let's get it. Let's get it.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Let's get it.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Let's get it.
At their own 17-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
We ain't got nothing to
They're
lose. We
sort
got
of
something
seeing
to lose.
themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
That's how you should have threw it the first
being
time.
calm
But this nigga be going
and really
weird, bro.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
That shit be weird how Mahomes want to throw right and then throw long.
83 yards.
This pass shit weird,
And the
bro. You
Chiefs
just gotta
go a
be
bit
careful how you
closer.
pass out here. It don't matter if it's a good quarterback or a sorry
Extra point
quarterback.
by
That placement
Butker is
of
on
action shit
target. And they'll
is
cut the
fucking
lead
crazy.
to 21-7.
Chiefs 7.
Let's see if
The
I come
Chiefs
back
kickoff
21-0.
unit now as they'll send this one away.
Man, got 3 interception returns.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's see if I come back.
6-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
2nd and 5.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Steelers.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Pickett. That is caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, 33 yards. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
He's probably not big in the middle. He's trying to play for the win. He ain't trying to pass. He ain't no offensive person either.
Boswell for the extra point.
That's crazy. I still come back though. I came back from a lot of shit.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I came back from a lot of shit.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. You landed Roberts there on the tackle. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3. Here's Pickett. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. Well, the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. First and 10, here's Pickett. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Probably guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw, Pickett. Sliding out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game. The coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
There we go. It's Pickett on fourth down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. This will be from 49 yards out. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chiefs 14.
Late October, like 1st of November, bro. The hat's already here. You got the whole outfits and shit to match with it, bro. Now look at TKO. Oh, I guess I gotta let it go. TKO.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you said, errors will result. And that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead, they continue to make mistakes.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
At the 17-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
They'll run again with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
He got that. I lost my damn 9-game win streak. Fuck. That's what happened. You don't stick to your game, man. You start trying to like do other shit. Cause sometimes I do be laughing sometimes with my 6-game win streak. Go back to my game. Let me stick to my game. Stop going out doing the other shit. Stick to your game. I'm a running out of passer. I was running out of passes. I try to be gunslinger, not a gunslinger. You're not a runner. You're not a gunslinger.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
It's your game, man. Stop trying to be out, go outside your game, man.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny, and he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got something in the 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
You are running and you pass good, but you're not done something. You're not just going to sit in the pocket.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
I'm a runner. Everybody knows that. I'm a runner.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Room to maneuver at the 35. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 44 yards. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
I'm not going to try to be fucking.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Away from that game.
Turn sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth his salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a 1-yard pickup there. That's going to make it 3rd down and 6. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Mahomes going to throw.
down a little bit because they
throws
needed to
some
come
shit
to a
like that,
conclusion
and then
here.
like the
Now,
throws that he
trying to
don't
start
supposed to
with a
throw,
field
he
position
throws
is
them.
facing
Bro,
fourth
I don't
down.
understand, man. It's wild, man. Like, how
Mahomes
can
and
you
the
overthrow
offense
something
staying
like that?
out
You
there.
don't
They'll
know.
go for it
I
on
don't
fourth.
understand. You're a creative player, B. Play like one.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
8-yard pickup. First down, Kansas City.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. Now a 2nd and 6.
Travis Kelsey. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. After 18 yards.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And they'll get him down right around the 16. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a...
Yeah, he quit because he's in the box. Got the Eagles in the box. All right, we moved up. So right now, man, I'm gonna just focus on my game, bro. I'm not really worried about playing nobody no more for the rest of my Madden career. Hey, this is the war before we eat now. No, I don't, but I got some numbers you can use if you need somebody. When the HVAC not working, don't need to be replaced. Okay. Yeah. Is it R22? Man, I'm in Charlotte, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. If I come down there, I'm busting head. I ain't lying. That's why. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can give you 2 guys' numbers, though, man. Yeah, they do HVAC. They do HVAC. They ain't Columbia. Yeah. I'm gonna text it to them. I'm gonna give you 2 of them. Just try both numbers. Just hopefully you get somebody. No, it's two different guys. Yeah. We're working our game, man. We're working on our game, man. Stick to the game, man. You're a runner, not a passer. Not no gunslinger. Get out there, gunslinger
are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Kansas City. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Probably one of my best jerseys, man.
Okay, ready?
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sand. The second down throw now from Stroud. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Stroud here on third and long. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Third and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a first and 10. Stroud to throw it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
He finds his target in Schultz. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35.
You don't have to pass like that. He could do a one-hill pass, but he's going straight back.
Stroud again. Gets the dump off to Pierce. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Houston.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right.
Okay.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he comes back with one complete. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run here with Pierce. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Here's Pierce. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Third and goal, Stroud.
Okay.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Fourth down. Here's Stroud.
Oh, my God. I missed the fucking
Touchdown, Texans. Dalton
I played in
Schultz.
the middle, but I ran out too
5-yard
far.
touchdown. And the Texans are on the board first
Fourth
here
down,
on the
now,
road
fucking
in Kansas City.
Fairbairn
Good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
That's okay, though.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
That's okay. That's cool.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On play action, it's Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's his number 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
Oh, my God.
And I don't think he got there.
Oh, my
They
God.
stop it right where it all started. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
Oh, my God.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first
Got
quarter.
him. Oh, my God. She smacked the f*** out of him. Oh, my God.
Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. In motion right is Tony. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Finding space at the 40. Down the right sideline. Inside the 20. Kadarius Toney.
Yo, run it. Stick
For a
I
Kansas City
ain't gonna
touchdown.
run that back.
Kadarius Toney, 67 yards. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it, because to me it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air, and what a result. Big time play.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. These two teams all tied after 1. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Stroud off the play fake. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Joshua Williams in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. We've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open.
And he's going to go down again. Joshua Williams. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Stroud looking to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, look at that.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
High heel. It's a high heel. It's a high heel. Ah!
Turn as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Denzel Perryman with a sack. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. Knotted up at 7. Here now a 3rd and 20.
Not the least pass.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught. He will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Just need one blocker in the backfield or a tight end and something to pass. These guys are blitzing, man.
16 here for 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Our offense is deep, man. We're not supposed to get touchdown. Not a gunslinger. I'll run. I pass on occasion.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it
about 10, 12 passes a game. I don't need to have no 20, 30 goddamn passes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh! I ski!
Struggles continue. Here's another.
I ski!
And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
I ski!
He's definitely the root cause of all rookies. They have the learning experiences in their first year when they're open. Is that he can learn on the fly.
I love that sound after he played it all week. That is so. That's the toughest shit I ever seen in Madden this year, bro. That chant right there, if you make a defensive play that they do in that stadium, is fucking nuts. I can hear it in my mic. I feel like I'm in the game.
A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. In motion left, the tight end. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
Ooh, Elsie.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Elsie.
Travis Kelce as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That one got moved.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And running with power here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. He'll let this go deep for Collins. They intercept Stroud time in this game.
In a box.
Picks it off, and the Chiefs are going to take
That's what you call a Bloody Mary.
13-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out in a hurry.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'm guaranteeing he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And now lock it all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
I'll follow behind the block.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time to lean on that leadership. A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. And his passes.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Mr. Ward with Affordable Heat and Air. Said this is a new build. Okay. You already sent something to me? Okay, yeah, because there was some other stuff that she wanted me to do, so that's why I had took some time. She said she wanted me to do the gas lines, vent out the stove hood, all the other stuff, so that's why I was. You see what? Okay. I can see you asking me about tomorrow morning. I'll probably check it out some like further down this week. Said to, no, no, I didn't say tomorrow morning. I said later on this week. I said I could send you the estimate tomorrow morning. Yeah, cause she said I just tell her I'm gonna sit back over. I'm gonna go reread what we had agreed to, what she had sent me on everything she wanted. Cause I don't miss out when you're missing out on certain stuff. You know that I hate to come back to you on another price. So want to make sure me and y'all on one accord is what I'm pricing you on. I'll send an estimate over by tomorrow morning, and then I'll just call you back on meeting and coming over there if y'all cool with the price. Because I was gonna go back with 3 systems. She was talking about 2. I told her 3. The master bedroom have its own system. No, the master bedroom gonna have its own system, and then the regular rest of the house, the first floor is gonna have its own system, and then upstairs have its own system. Yeah, because you don't want the first floor. The first floor is your biggest square footage. You don't want that unit to be tied into the master bedroom or even zone because it's too much square footage. So you have to go with the commercial unit. So there's no point in doing all of that. Yeah, no for the downstairs. Yeah, yeah. I told her it's gonna be up under the house for both of the systems downstairs. It'd be like a hard trunk line, but the flex is gonna be flex. But most of the stuff, if it's some room out there, it's gonna be tied up tight real high, so none of it can't really catch it. So strapped up high to the best ability. If it's on shit, how much room underneath? How much room is underneath in your crossface? So yeah, you got enough room for things to be tied up nice tight to the joists. So I don't think a cat can jump 3 feet, or you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna cost y'all more if y'all put all 3 units in the attic. You gonna have to bring all the ductwork down instead of me just punching underneath for the downstairs. Yeah, it should be one upstairs for the whole entire 2nd floor. Yeah, it's if you say it's 3 feet, either it's gonna be a furnace. Either y'all can go with a furnace or a heat pump for that master bedroom, since it's probably gonna be like a 1.5 ton. So y'all might as well just go with the heat pump. And no sense of doing 3 furnaces. So it could be a heat pump and 2 furnaces, one for the main floor and then one for the 2nd floor. So let her know that it'd be 1 heat pump, it'd be a 1.5 ton for your master bedroom, because it ain't that much square footage to me even go with a bigger unit. Because the main floor is gonna be the biggest unit, it's gonna be like a 4 ton. Yeah, so it's gonna be like a 4 ton or either a 5 ton, depending on how much when I come there and do my what's name. Probably like Wednesday morning. All right, that's cool. Just text me your first and last name. All right.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Yellow. Mahomes now to throw. James has got it. Complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Don't quit now, nigga. Just want to quit now because it ain't going his way. Oh, man. Shit. Oh, we 94. Excuse me. Wrong rack. Four and 23. I got one more game and I'm finna run some errands. Find me somebody tough online. Find me somebody that's tough.
Dennis's kids, you heard? Never disrespect you looking like a Dominican Cindy Lauper, you heard? Yeah, don't ever disrespect you looking like they pushed your weight back, you heard?
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Never disrespect me looking like the old lady from Something About Mary, you heard?
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Calling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down with ease as they'll wind up getting 9 there on 4th and 5. Here's Watson, option left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. Here's Chubb on the read option. Down at the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And no, we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 42 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw, Watson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
We're scoreless after 1. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Pacheco once again.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Breaks through the contact. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Watson.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Watson now to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now,
Quick. But start my day early. All right, I'm gonna break and move up to 95. I'll play one more game for y'all at 12. I said about that 1 o'clock. That nigga 8 for 48. God damn. Niggas would be sorry as shit. Whew. All right, he might be good. He playing with the Jets. He might be good. He playing with the Jets. Let's see.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets.
Tonight, man. That was early. We're ending off on 205. You got the Jet, the J.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Keep pushing the ball down the field.
Slot man moves right. Right to the air is Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Rodgers on 2nd down. Cook makes the catch on the out route. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
That might feel like
an
opportunity there for the
3rd down.
because the defense
3rd down, buddy.
And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Rodgers throwing complete there to Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on 3rd down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys. A great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that first down.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's up, Roger? Got Rodgers in the house, man.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Swinging this out right here for Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here's Cook again. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Rodgers now to throw.
Oh, you that?
A sea of defenders had intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Let's get in the backfield, buddy.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone?
Try to get
This
the
defense is
ball.
a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Try to get him hard, man. He is not in the game.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago. So a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get it. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Rodgers to throw once more. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's brought down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
I'm giving him 0 man right there on the side.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Rodgers going to throw. Catch is made by Hardman. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On second down, here's Rodgers. And complete right side to Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Valdez-Scantling in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
I know how to pass, but I am not a gunslinger. Stick to what you know. Stick to what you know. That's what make it grow. That's what make it grow. Let's go. Stick to what you know. That's what makes you grow. Master that, then you move on to the next one.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
But partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Like that when I got the defense all out of whack, that's cool.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he stopped immediately there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Seven, we get the ball back, too, because it took forever to score. Or forever to get a fucking field goal.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. Shrugs him off. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
We can make this one pretty simple. Block the ball of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Valdez-Scantling in motion right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And outbounds right around the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Open there, here is Conklin. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
I'm about to score.
Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 84 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 17-3. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Stop saying that, because that don't make no sense. I'm somebody's grandfather, and all the young niggas want to play me.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Grandfather out here, that you young niggas want to play yellow ball, that I said, I bet you can't beat me one-on-one basketball. No, you did, because you don't got there, way.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
They got water on his knees, all types of fucking.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
So when y'all come up with
Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire fourth remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Completes it to Hardman. He's got room to roam. And finally wrestled down at the 11.
Catch and run good for 24 yards.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation, very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
And again, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Jets have got it back to within a score.
Man don't got that advancement right there. But what's so crazy they do?
Zerline
Because
connects
before the
on
snap
the
of the
extra
ball,
point.
you can snipe
That
it,
slices the lead
all
down
the
to
players.
17-10.
It should stay like that all the time. Like this right here, like this. You see how I'm ciphering through? If I hold circle, I can cipher through. If I tap it, it takes me to the next person. That's what it should be on defense all day.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Richie James.
Jumping balls and jumping routes and shit like that. That's what we need in that. But we don't want to jump some route.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, first and 10. And he'll be out right at the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They see me in the street. They're like, OG, you're garbage. You ain't shit. Like, stop saying that because that don't make no sense.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Right near the 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Emirates Stadium. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Being a follower, you ain't get a game from
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Running left.
Oh my God, good shit. What the fuck?
He won't make it
I
back
knew I should have hit the sideline.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And the trend
See that little
continues
space
here
right there?
like it was in the
That's what
first,
he
second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
Go around.
And you're
I don't
probably
know
thinking
what
to
kind of
yourself,
move I
why
call
do they
that
keep
shit,
feeding him the
but I
football?
always
Well,
make
they
sure
trust him
nobody
first and
can
foremost. They do
tackle me
believe that over
or shoot
time
straight
he might
tackle me.
actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handling it.
Oh,
Look at
good
this. They
shit.
get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Being chased out left. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Jets.
I'm tired of it.
10 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, so much for the worry about how they will be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Mahomes going to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot.
Ah, man, why they playing like that, man? That's so corny.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Oh.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. The head play going nowhere. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd down. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7. Mahomes to throw it.
Oh, God.
Open man right side is Tony. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They start the drive with Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
That's complete. It's Cook. He's across midfield, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Ah!
It's intercepted.
Fuck wrong with him?
Picked up by Justin Reed. Past the 20.
Fuck wrong with him? The user, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I had to ball something for a check. I had to stand on niggas' neck. I had to step on my ground. Or I'm going to take your ass down.
That was scouting right
Fuck
there.
wrong with him?
Things that have happened before.
Say
They
that
knew in certain situations, type of plays they like to run. Read it,
Ice
and were able to go after the football,
Ice them.
get
That's
it,
what
and
athletes
take it
do.
into
Ice
the
them.
for a touchdown for themselves.
Doing all that bullshit, crossing and bullshit. I said, okay, you going to go to Harvey for a drag route. Let me jump that route. If I see Harvey drag across my face, I'm jumping that motherfucker route. I don't give a fuck who on top.
And now the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone. So we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown. And here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50.
He's in the box.
Falls incomplete.
He's in the box. He's in the
Clock
box.
at 3 seconds. 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep
You
downfield.
in the box.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
You almost had it. You got to be smarter than that. Got to be smarter than that. Are you smarter than the 5th grader?
To throw is Mahomes. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. That is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have it here at the 9-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
Kill it,
And that is incomplete. Stopping
nigga. Come kill it, nigga, bro. You gonna stay on it.
to go.
Bro, I'm going to start playing on
After
this
all
one
of this,
person
it
the
comes
whole
down to
game.
one
You
final
know, I
play.
feel it win like
And
that.
just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. And a fun, close ball game
All right,
comes
man.
to
I'm
an
about to go
end.
take this
On
shower,
that last
man.
play, Charles, they were on the wrong
Put
side
me
of
in the
midfield. They
screen.
needed something near a
If
miracle.
you don't
They
buy
couldn't
that,
get it
step
done.
up and
Yeah, the effort,
catch a pick
that
six,
was
man.
good.
Let me show you
Very
we
good.
play the game.
They were just a little too far out to get a
Highlight
decent
of the
look in
game,
the
should
end
I
zone
say.
for that last opportunity. Couldn't get
Fucking
it
pick
done,
six,
but a nice
man.
game overall.
Pick six,
So that'll do it for us. For Charles
like,
Davis
I
and all
had
our
to
crew,
get it, bro. I
I'm
turned
Brandon
the ball
Gaudin.
over.
You've been
When I
watching
seen
the
him
NFL
drag,
on EA
when I
Sports.
seen him drag, I said,
With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.
If I ain't go over there and I play that top, because he could have threw it to the top. He had the top man open. But I knew it was quick. So I said, jump that motherfucker. When I jumped that motherfucker, it was over. Good shit. That's a Madden classic. That right there is a Madden classic right there. Let me see what my record is, man. 94, 96, and 23. That's a good ass record. Protect the record, man. At all costs. 96, 23. Oh, we'll be 295 in the nation. Okay, he easy. Yeah, he easy. Mario. Easy. Put that to what's the name? Shit, I can get 220 losses. Stay in the 20, the way I'm playing. Good way to beat the number 295. Sorry, fuck. They should say like if I beat the nigga, I should move up, take his spot type shit, man. Especially my record good too. I'm almost at 100 wins and 20 losses. That's a 70% winning time.